The 2023 NFL season is a little over a month away, so today I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 quarterbacks going into the 2023 NFL season. We're going to hop right in the video here in just a moment, but before we do that, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and comment down below what your top 10 list is and how it's different from mine. I just want to know what you guys' opinions are. And yeah, let's hop right in the video here, and we're going to start off with a couple honorable mentions before we get into the top 10. My two honorable mentions are Tua Tagovailoa from the Dolphins and Jared Goff from the Lions. So Tua is an honorable mention. I don't think he cracks the top 10, but I do think he has a lot of promise and could make the top 10 next year. He looked really good last year in the Mike McDaniel offense when he wasn't injured and concussed. If he can stay healthy this year, another year in the Mike McDaniel system, along with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, the Dolphins have the potential to have an elite offense, very explosive as it was last year when Tua was healthy. And I think Tua is a pretty solid quarterback. He showed that with the right weapons and coach around him, he can put up some great numbers and lead his team to W's. And Jared Goff, an honorable mention, is there as well because Jared Goff is actually a very solid quarterback. Last year, he threw for almost 30 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And he had a very solid season, threw for over 4,000 yards. And I think this Lions team is just getting better. They're one of the best up-and-coming teams in the league. And I think Goff could have a very solid season. Will he ever live up to those 2016 first overall pick expectations? No. But can he be a very solid quarterback in this league and help the Lions make the playoffs? Absolutely. With Amon-Ra St. Brown and hopefully Jameson Williams coming back soon, along with Jahmyr Gibbs, the Lions offense could be very good under Jared Goff's leadership. So those are my honorable mentions, and now we'll get into the top 10. And first player on the top 10 at number 10 is Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford. A lot of people were hyping up Stafford after the 2021 season where he won the Super Bowl and had a great season. Him and Cooper Kupp have one of the best connections in the entire NFL. And with Kupp coming back this year and Stafford coming off of last season's injuries, hopefully the two can rekindle that connection and get right back to where they were a couple seasons ago. Now, Stafford is on some people's list is around the 10 range. Some people have him even out of their top 10. I think Stafford's a very solid quarterback, but at this point in his career, he is who he is. He's got all the arm talent in the world to make great throws, but he's also inconsistent and can sometimes have bad games. If he's healthy and he's got a healthy supporting cast around him, he can put up some great numbers and help the Rams offense. And he's also a Super Bowl champion, so you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think Stafford is who he is. He peaked in 2021. He, came back down to earth last year with the injuries, but I think he'll have a pretty good year this year. And number 9 is one of the most overhated players in the entire NFL. My favorite quarterback in the league, my man Dak Prescott at number 9. And as a Cowboys fan, I can tell you right now that Dak Prescott is a very good quarterback. However, he does have his flaws. And the problem with Dak is, of course, most people criticize him for his playoff performances and his interceptions, both pretty valid criticisms. The fact of the matter is, if you're a Dallas Cowboys quarterback, a lot of quarterbacks, especially in the league, but especially the Cowboys quarterback, you're going to get criticized a lot if you don't get your team over the hump. And of course, a lot of people like to criticize Dak for that. I think Dak is a very good quarterback, though. He elevates the offense. The Cowboys' offense always seems to be near the top when Dak is the quarterback. Last year, they had a good offense. Unfortunately, they just didn't have the greatest weapons. However, this season with Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup, along with, of course, CeeDee Lamb, I think Dak is in for a very good season. The last season, Dak was healthy. He threw for about 37 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Last year, he threw a lot of picks, but hopefully for Dak, he can limit the turnovers this year. So Dak's still a very good quarterback. He makes a lot of great throws. He can throw the ball deep. Of course, he's got to keep those turnovers down, and that's why he's towards the back half of the top 10. At number 8, we got a former MVP, and that is Lamar Jackson. Jackson is one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks that we've ever seen. He's so fast. He's one of the most dynamic players in the NFL today. His running ability makes him a super hard player to stop. Jackson's also a very good passer, despite what a lot of people think that Lamar can't pass, but Lamar can 100% pass. The reason why I have him at number 8, though, is a couple reasons. One is I would take the 7 other guys' passing ability over his, and also his durability is a concern. He's played in like 12 games the last couple years, which obviously you'd like him to play in a little more than that. So the Ravens are going to need him to be more durable. Hopefully he can stay healthy after landing that big new contract. At number 7, we have one of the best young up-and-coming quarterbacks in the league, and that is Trevor Lawrence. Heading into year 3, I'm expecting a big leap from Trevor Lawrence. I'm pretty high on him. I mean, he was seen as a generational prospect just a couple years ago. In 2021, he had a horrible rookie year under Urban Meyer, but once he got a Super Bowl winning head coach in Doug Peterson in year 2, he started to play a lot better, especially in the second half of the season. He got the Jaguars to the playoffs, got him a playoff win, and now he has Calvin Ridley coming back from suspension. He has a true number 1 receiver for the first time in his career. I think that Trevor's going to have a fantastic third year, and I think that he's going to break out, and I think Trevor Lawrence is the real deal, and he's going to have a fantastic season. So for me, he's at number 7. At number 6, it is the man he beat in the postseason, Justin Herbert at number 6, just landed a massive extension from the Chargers. It's been apparent from the moment that Herbert stepped on the field that he was something special. He's got one of the best arms in the entire league. I mean, the throws that this guy makes, the pinpoint accuracy is unbelievable. Unfortunately for Herbert, through the first few years of his career, he has not been able to get a playoff win. And now, some of that comes to him playing for the Chargers, but Herbert is a bright spot on this team, and with him at quarterback, the Chargers are going to be a great team and a contending team for many years to come. The question is, can Herbert get over the hump and beat out the other elite quarterbacks in the AFC, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, and those guys? It's going to be tough, but Herbert has all the talent to do it. With the right supporting cast around him and that stays healthy, Herbert can get some playoff success. That's really the only knock on him right now. He's a fantastic quarterback, easily in the top 10. Just, if he has a good season, can get some playoff success, he can make it into the top 5 next year. Now, at number 5 is Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Coming into the season, Jalen Hurts was supposed to have a breakout season after being pretty mediocre the first 2 years of his career. The addition of A.J. Brown and another year in the Nick Sirianni system, Jalen Hurts ended up having a fantastic season, and the Eagles made the Super Bowl. Hurts led one of the best passing attacks in the league, and also had a very good rushing attack as well, because Jalen Hurts gives the Eagles so much variety in their offense. The Eagles have a fantastic rushing attack behind their elite offensive line. Jalen Hurts brings so much to this Eagles offense. He is so valuable. He can sling the ball downfield with the best of them, but he can also run, and is one of the best dual threat QBs in the league. Hurts is elite. He earned that extension, and the Eagles have found their franchise quarterback for many years to come. As long as Hurts is under center, they're going to have a great offense, and Hurts has proven that he is the real deal at the NFL level. At number 4, I got New York Jets new quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Despite having a down year into 2022, Rodgers is still a very good quarterback. Last year he turned over the ball more than normal, but Rodgers is simply one of the most talented quarterbacks we've ever seen. And while he might be slowing down with age, I think Rodgers is still a very, very good quarterback. He can sling the ball at such a high level, doesn't really make those types of mistakes. He's going to keep the ball clean. And the guy is just one of the most talented QBs we've ever seen. The arm talent that he has and the throws that he can make are second to none. He's phenomenal. He's going to have a good year in New York. And Aaron Rodgers is an absolute beast. Still a top 5 quarterback in the league. Now we're into the top 3. And it's a tough choice for number 3 between Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. But I'm going to put Josh Allen at number 3. I just think that Burrow has had more success in the playoffs. And talking about Allen here, Allen is one of the game's best, no doubt. He is incredible. The way that he runs the ball, he is probably the Bills' best runner. And he's also, of course, an elite passer. So much arm talent, as the way that he's able to make throws is phenomenal. He's really elevated this Bills offense over the last few years. They've been a consistent Super Bowl contender with Allen under center, and they're going to continue to be a Super Bowl contender with Josh Allen at quarterback. He makes the team around him better, and he's just an elite quarterback. The thing is, I have to keep him in number 3, though. I can't put him above the other guys ahead of him because he just simply has not been able to take them down in the playoffs. He hasn't been able to get over the hump with Buffalo yet, and he also is prone to turning over the ball. However, having a full offseason to heal that elbow injury that nagged him last year, Allen should be ready to go and have a big season. At number 2, we have Joe Burrow. Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's got a good arm and can make some very nice throws. He's very calm in the pocket, can deliver dimes under duress, which he's had to do with the Bengals' horrible O-line. But now Joe Burrow is heading into, I believe this is year number 4 of Joe Burrow, and the Cincinnati Bengals are ready to make that Super Bowl leap once again. He's been one of the best quarterbacks in the league since he entered, and he's made the AFC Championship game the last 2 years, and he's just been phenomenal. Joe Burrow is a winner. He's going to get your team over the hump. The Bengals were one of the most poverty franchises in the NFL before Burrow came, and now the Bengals are a consistent Super Bowl contender who have proven to be one of the AFC's elite and teams to beat. And Burrow continues to be great in the playoffs. He's put up some good numbers, and he's led the Bengals to a bunch of victories. He's had some help from his defense and his elite receiving core, but Burrow gets the job done when it's necessary. And the Bengals have a stud for many years to come. He ranks at number 2 on my list. And at number 1, it's obvious. It's Patrick Mahomes. Anything I say about Mahomes has probably already been said. Mahomes is phenomenal. He checks every box as a quarterback. The way he throws the ball downfield, he can move the ball downfield with such ease, make any throw, off platform, sidearm, anything. Patrick Mahomes has got you. He's also very mobile enough to extend plays. The Chiefs have already won 2 Super Bowls with him under center. They made the AFC Championship game every single season that he's been the starter. The Chiefs are looking to make a dynasty, and with Mahomes under center, they're going to be Super Bowl favorites or Super Bowl contenders as long as he's there. And last year, Mahomes proved that he can win a Super Bowl with any supporting cast around him. They got rid of his number one receiver in Tyreek Hill, and Mahomes still went out there and balled out with Kadarius Toney, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and Juju Smith-Schuster at wide receiver, and got the Chiefs the Super Bowl. Mahomes is dominant. He's the best quarterback in the league. He's the face of the league. He's going to be the best quarterback in the league for a very long time. He's got multiple rings, multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowl MVPs. The guy's a Hall of Fame quarterback at his age. He's phenomenal. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down below in the comments what you guys would change about this list. What's your personal list? But this is my list right here, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.